If you love my style videos but sometimes think, I wish she would do just an entire video for my body shape only, you got it. In this video, I am sharing 10 of the most flattering dress styles for my pear-shaped ladies. These are styles that flatter your shape and make you look and feel like the amazing woman that you are. I've got styles that both camouflage the hip area and highlight the hip area. Your choice, you are the boss of you. Knowing what works for you and what doesn't will help you shop and dress with pinpoint accuracy for the rest of your life. Like all women, pears come in different sizes, from thin to not so thin, tall to petite, and everything in between. Some pears have more exaggerated lower halves and some not so much. Let's do this. Ladies, two important things to know. First, what is a pear shape? Pretty straightforward. Pears generally have shoulders and a bust that are smaller than their hips, a defined waist, and slim arms and shoulders as compared to their hip area. Pears almost always wear at least one size larger on the bottom than they do on the top. The main objective is to create balance by emphasizing your upper half in order to balance out your larger lower half. Second, no one likes to be put into a box with the label, and certainly we don't, right ladies? Most of us do not fall squarely into one body category. Most all of us have a secondary. For example, I am technically a thin hourglass, but my 5'2" stature also means that I'm petite. Therefore, I choose flattering hourglass silhouettes and modify as needed for my petite frame. In general, we want to focus on dressing our primary body type, pulling in guidelines from our secondary as needed. Okay, let's dress shop. Fit and flares are the most flattering dress style for my pear-shaped ladies. Also very flattering for my apple-shaped ladies and my hourglass. They skim past your hips, gracing over the widest part of your body while emphasizing your enviable narrow waist. Love, love, love this subtly chic, feminine fit and flare corset midi for summer. Floral print fitted at the bust and waist, flared through the hip. Not only super flattering, but incredibly cool and comfortable, even on the warmest of summer days. This is designed to hit mid-calf, so it's best on my ladies 5'4" or over, as midi lanes aren't flattering on us petites, no matter what your body style. Petites opt for hems that hit at the top of your kneecap or above, depending on your comfort level, or go the total opposite way with a full maxi dress. Keep the accessories muted, allowing the dress and you to shine. And because we need options, ladies, I love this bright, fun fit and flare with a tie waist from Adriana Papel, who does a nice job with her dress line. 100% breathable viscose. This has a long blousey sleeve which works exceptionally well for pears. That's because it adds volume to your upper half, balancing out the lower. Next, we've got the skirt that skims over the hips without adding volume. Bright, fun, the colors make you smile. Keep the shoe close to your skin tone so it doesn't compete with the dress. And because you can't have enough fit and flares, this gorgeous twill midi from Banana Republic. Banana Republic has a really nice line of clothes, both in standard petite and plus sizing. The print, to add a bit of volume to your upper half, cinched at the waist, flares out over the hips. The print is not adding negative volume to your lower half because the skirt flares out. If it was tight, that would be a different story. For my smaller busted ladies, the last fit and flare, I promise. Cotton, beautiful espresso color, plunging neckline to elongate, tied at the bust and the waist with a pretty flared skirt. Notice how the blousey sleeve and the gathering at both the bust and at the shoulders creates a more voluminous upper body that brings the lower into balance. The effect overall is a beautiful hourglass look. So pretty. The most universal, ultra flattering, slimming style for any body type, bar none, the wrap dress, and pears are no exception. With a tie waist that cinches you in at the waist, the wrap enhances the bust, skims over the hip area, making it a great option for pear ladies or those looking to add curves as well. From Banana Republic in standard and petite sizes, we love that. A voile flattering wrap waist maxi dress in breathable, breezy fabric that's all about summer. So pretty, flattering, and comfortable. Side seam pockets. Side seam pockets are the best in that they don't add the extra bulk of an actual sewn-on pocket. And I think actually the sewn-on pocket looks a little more juvenile, so I prefer side seam pockets myself. For my petite ladies, a timeless tuxedo wrap dress in this beautiful red-orange hue. This piece is specifically designed for 5'4" and under, shoulder proportioned for a smaller frame. The tuxedo shawl color adds that additional volume up top that we're looking for, tied off at the waist for the crucial waist definition, skimming the lower half to show off your figure. If you're looking for a shorter option wrap dress, this is a great one to take a look at. In regular sizing, not petites, the same look from Adriana Papel in black or this pretty pink punch. I love this as a date night option. Pretty, flattering, and super easy to accessorize. Ladies, remember that even within a specific body shape, it's not a one size fits all. We all have nuances with our bodies. While someone with a very subtle pear shape may look amazing in a dress like this, a very pronounced pear shape may not, requiring a fuller skirt in order to camouflage, balance, and feel more comfortable. It's really all about what you feel most comfortable in. Look in the mirror and either go, ooh, not so much, or love it. Pivot! If you're thinking, why is it all about hiding my hips? I want to accentuate my curves and show them off. Don't move, because I got you covered there too. From Kim K, Beyonce to J-Lo, lots of women love showcasing their curves, or at least having the option. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. In that case, it's all about embracing styles that visually broaden the shoulders to bring some semblance of balance into your lower half while still showcasing your beautiful curves. Think of the letter S. It's creating that strong, bold shoulder to give you that bam curvy look. Case in point from Zhivago. This is a really cool brand if you haven't seen this before. This is definitely a night out or a date night dress, no doubt about that. Super sexy, hugs every one of your curves, but notice how it's balanced with an extra exaggerated strong shoulder. Think of how hourglassy you will look in this. Hot pink, white, black. I personally love them all. They're so pretty. High slit in front, long in back for a flattering high-low hem and exposed zipper. We've got the plunging neckline for vertical elongation, snatched in at the waist, with ruching that creates flattering, gentle folds that are not only sexy, but they'll camouflage even a little hint of a tummy if that's a concern. Still sexy for date night is this fuchsia faux tie front dress from Badgley Mishka. Again, nips in at the waist, hugs the curves with a classic pencil skirt that comes right below the knee. Light shoulder pads create a visually broader shoulder to balance out the bottom half while still highlighting your pretty curves. For a more conservative option, I'm calling this dinner with the parents or the in-laws. This is a wrap effect dress with a nipped waist, fitted but not tight skirt, and our padded strong shoulder to take it into hourglass territory. So pretty. I want to show you two different looks from Kim K and outline why they work. I get that this isn't everybody's style, y'all, but indulge me for a minute and let's look at the concept. On the left, at first glance, there's every reason why this shouldn't technically work. It's tied around her hips with horizontal lines created by the ruching effect. One would think, ew, horizontal lines and stripes, especially across the hip area, not flattering. She's done two things to make this work. First, the off-shoulder horizontal neckline creates a visually wider top half, working to balance out her lower. Second, she's wearing the same tone boot, which gives her an unbroken visual line, making her 5'1" frame look longer. Next, on the right, tight horizontal ruching shouldn't technically work on a pair. And to make matters worse, a tight high neck turtleneck also shouldn't work on a big busted lady. But I think she looks phenomenal. She's done three things. One, notice how the waistline actually angles slightly down for a subtle V effect. This is slimming and flattering. The tie hangs vertically, drawing the viewer's eye up and down without knowing you're doing so. Sometimes it's just the little subtle things that make a difference. Next, by choosing a monochromatic colorway, she's created a long vertical line with a focus on her small waist and wider hip. I'm quite sure she's also wearing a tonal colored boot to complete the long line. Finally, and probably most importantly, she's undoubtedly wearing shapewear, probably her own Skims shapewear for sure. Shapewear, ladies, whether it's Spanx or Skims, ain't a bad thing. I've taken one for the team. I've tried on Skims and Spanx. In my next video, Skims versus Spanx, which one's better? Have a great weekend, ladies, and I'll see you next Tuesday.